the sun rises over a happy farm. The gentle donkey enjoys his breakfast of sweet hay while birds sing cheerfully to start a brand new day. The donkey works hard, pulling a cart filled with bright vegetables. The kind farmer walks beside him, smiling proudly at his loyal friend's strength and effort. After a long day, the farmer pats his donkey's head. "Good job, my friend," he says warmly. The donkey feels happy and proud to help. Inside the cozy farmhouse, the farmer rests by the fire. His tiny lapdog sits happily on his lap, wagging its tail and licking his hand. Outside the window, the donkey peeks in curiously. He sees the farmer hugging the little dog and feels a tiny twinge of jealousy in his heart. The donkey tilts his head, wondering, why does he hug the little dog and not me? I work so hard every day. The donkey imagines himself sitting on the farmer's lap just like the dog. In his dream, everyone is laughing and loving him too. That night, the donkey smiles a sneaky smile. "I'll act just like the little dog," he whispers to himself. "Then he'll love me even more." The donkey practices being like the dog. He wags his tail clumsily and tries to bark softly. "Hee-haw, woof," he says, confusing even himself. The chickens stop pecking their corn. The sheep stare wide-eyed. "What's gotten into him?" they bleat. The donkey blushes, but keeps practicing. The next morning, the farmer sits in his chair to rest. The donkey quietly tiptoes toward the cottage door, planning his big surprise. He nudges the door carefully with his nose. It creaks open. He tries to look gentle and small, though he's far too big for the room. The tiny lapdog stops wagging and stares. What's he doing here, he thinks as the huge donkey steps carefully into the house. The donkey kneels beside the farmer, trying to look cute. He wiggles his ears and smiles, hoping for a pat or maybe even a cuddle. The farmer jumps in surprise, nearly spilling his tea. "What in the world?" he shouts, staring at his donkey kneeling on the floor. The donkey climbing one hoof onto the before the farmer can move, the donkey lifts one big hoof and tries to climb into his lap like the lapdog does. The chair groans under the weight. Creak. The farmer's eyes widen in alarm. "Stop, you silly animal. You'll break everything." Crash. The teacup flies across the room. The table wobbles, and biscuits scatter everywhere as the donkey's tail knocks things over. The little dog barks nervously. "Woof. Woof," he cries, hiding under the chair as the giant donkey causes chaos all around. The farmer scrambles to his feet. "Out, out," he shouts. The donkey, confused and frightened, stumbles backward through the door. Outside again, the donkey's ears droop low. His heart feels heavy. "I only wanted to be loved like the dog," he sighs softly. The little lapdog peeks out from the doorway, feeling sorry. He didn't mean to make the donkey jealous or sad. The farmer looks at his donkey through the open door. He shakes his head but smiles kindly. "Silly creature," he says softly. The farmer steps outside, his anger gone. He pats the donkey gently on the shoulder. "You're my hard worker," he says. "But not a lapdog." The donkey looks up hopefully. The farmer's kind voice warms his heart again. Maybe he's forgiven. "Come on," says the farmer. "Let's do what we do best." The donkey nods and follows, tail swishing softly. The donkey returns to work, pulling his cart through the sunny fields. He feels strong and useful again. The little dog trots beside the cart, barking cheerfully. "We're both special," he yips as the donkey smiles at him. Together they walk down the country road, the farmer, the donkey, and the dog all happy in their own ways. The sky is bright and full of clouds. The farm hums with life. Everyone has their place and their purpose again. At lunchtime, the farmer gives both the dog and donkey treats, different ones, but both delicious. Each animal feels special in its own way. Under the shady tree, the donkey rests while the lapdog curls up beside him. They've become friends now, happy to share the farm. A bright butterfly lands on the donkey's nose. He sneezes. Everyone laughs, even the chickens. The donkey watches them play and smiles. That's his job, he thinks. And mine is to help in the fields. That's good too. The donkey carries apples to the cart. The little dog barks proudly, guarding the basket. They make a great team. As the sun sets, the golden fields glow. The farmer, donkey, and dog watch the sky together peacefully. The donkey gazes into a pond. I'm not small or soft, he thinks, but I'm strong and kind. That's good enough. Fireflies dance near the barn. The animals settle in for the night, feeling happy and safe under the stars. The donkey curls up on his soft straw bed and lets out a peaceful sigh. He's finally happy just being himself. Inside the cottage, the little dog curls on the farmer's lap again. Everyone knows their place and feels loved. Through the barn window, the donkey watches the moon rise. He smiles, feeling proud and content. The farmer closes the barn doors softly. Good night, my friends, he says, as the animals drift off to sleep. The stars twinkle brightly over the quiet farm. All is calm and filled with love. Morning comes again. The rooster crows proudly, and a new day begins on the happy farm. The donkey works beside the farmer, loading hay with steady strength. He knows he's important in his own special way. The little dog runs happily around the cart, barking cheerfully. Good job, friend, he seems to say. The farmer laughs out loud and pats both his friends. What would I do without you two, he says warmly. All the animals gather happily, cows, chickens, donkey, and dog, living together in peace and laughter. As the day ends, the farmer waves goodnight to his animals. The sky turns golden and soft. And so, the donkey learned an important lesson: it's best to be yourself. Everyone is special when they do what they were made to do.